This is the Shanwan Q13 that was sent to me for the purpose of making this video, and I'm going to tell you what I like about this. Now, this is a Bluetooth controller that shows up differently depending on which device you are connecting it to. If you connect it to an Android device, it's going to show up as a wireless controller simply, and if you connect it to an iPhone, it's going to show up as a DualShock 4 controller. I don't know why the difference, but it works either way. Now the way you pair it is by pressing this button right here that has a symbol of like a Wi-Fi signal or something, like an antenna, and basically this pairs it, puts it in pairing mode, it turns it on immediately, and then you can pair it to whatever device you want to use it. Once that it's paired, if it's turned off, you can just simply press the home button and it's going to turn on and blink a little bit, and then it's going to be solid, indicating that it was connected. So again, hold down the pair button and it should turn off. There's really no indication other than the fact that the LED light turns off. Alright, so this is a very lightweight. It does include a battery because it's Bluetooth, and it does include a USB-C charging cable. And I'm going to let you know in a second what other things come in the box, because it does come with a couple of surprises. Now the way that you use this is you put your phone in here. This is spring loaded, as you can see, so it holds your phone very tightly. Now there is sort of a, how to say, a groove over here, an area that's recessed, so that you can put your phone with the camera in this direction so that the camera bump is not an issue. So iPhones or other phones that have a very recessed camera, or the big camera bump, in this case the case is pretty much level with the camera, so it doesn't have that problem. I could put it in any orientation that I wanted, but if you do have the issue with the camera bump, then you can simply make sure that it's on this side and you put it down, then the spring-loaded mechanism just pulls up and then it embraces or holds the phone, as you can see. So I can kind of shake it and it's not gonna fall off, as you can see. All right, so it is because it is very lightweight, it really doesn't add that much weight to your phone, so it is very comfortable to use, as you can see. And I have tested this playing Call of Duty both in the iPhone and also on this Samsung Galaxy A34, and it works really well. I really like it. Now the button layout, as you can see, what's printed there is of the Xbox, and it does have a very tiny legend right here that's for the PlayStation buttons. So you see the triangle, square, circle, and the X button, so that if you need to reference or if you're not familiar with the position of those buttons, then you can have a quick look at that and then you know where they are. Now it has the button and triggers for left and right, and they also have additional buttons right here that also correspond by default to the left and right buttons and triggers respectively. Now one thing to mention is that when I am playing Call of Duty and I get a little bit tense, you know, because the action is going really well, I do tend to accidentally press these buttons right here. This is probably something that I just need to learn how to do, but I thought that I would mention that. Now, ergonomically speaking, this is, like I said, really comfortable. There appears to be a button here, but I don't know if it does anything. Never mind. I really like this. I really enjoy playing with this. It exceeded my expectations, to be honest. And then what games you can play with it really depend on whether or not the game itself supports the controller. So Call of Duty, which is the one that I tried, supports the controllers really well. There are parts of the screen, or the interface rather, that do require touch input, so you will still have to be touching your screen. But for the gameplay, which is the most important part, you can have complete visibility of your screen because your fingers are not covering the screen as you are playing. So I am very happy with this controller. Thank you for the seller for sending this to me for the purpose of making this video. Thank you for watching. And oh, I almost forgot, I need to tell you about the things that come in the box, the free gifts. Now it does come with a very nice high quality, it seems, USB-C cable for charging, and it's let's see, it's braided. It's really nice and kind of silvery with white. It's longer than I would have expected. Really nice, so that's a nice addition. And it does come with a little extra bag that says free gifts, and inside this bag was something that really surprised me. And it's not this, these are just some covers for the joysticks, but what really surprised me that came in this little bag right here are these. Now these are L adapters, or 90-degree adapters, so that you can charge your phone while you are using it. So it has one that is USB-C and one that is Lightning, and basically, let's see, this is the USB-C. So what you would do is you would plug the USB-C here, and you can orient the adapter upwards. And now this case is too big, so it is not doing an actual connection, but I'm just going to illustrate how it would work. Now the phone still goes, and there's still room for the adapter here, and as you can see, the cable will go down here, and you can charge your phone while you are using this controller and playing. Now again, it does depend on whether or not the case that you have on your phone allows connectivity of this, but you might want to take out your case and put your phone without it so that you can charge it. You know, if gaming is a priority, then that's what you would do. That's what I would do anyway. Now, I was really surprised by these adapters right away. I think that these alone are not too cheap. So I think that it's an excellent addition, and it really adds value to what already is a very good device. Shanwan Q13, highly recommended. I love it, and I think that you will like it too.